The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you on this Friday morning? It is the 18th day of August, and I'm glad you're here today because we have a lot of very important information to share with you. 10 after 4 in the morning, very tropical out here. We had a high of 94 over the last 3 days and 96 the day before that, and I think there's no reason not to think that we're going to be in the mid-90s again today, and I think some of the most intense heat may be yet to come over the weekend. I'll bring you up to date. Dangerous heat indices, including Eclipse Monday. And what about Eclipse Monday? Will we be able to see the eclipse? What about the cloud situation? I have the latest information on that as well. And Tropical Storm Harvey is getting ready to come into the area around Barbados this morning. It's very close to Barbados. What's going to happen to Harvey? And what about that other system, 92L? That's one that the southeastern United States is going to have to pay attention to.
High pressure at the surface and aloft has set the stage for a very hot day today with at least middle 90s and triple-digit heat indices again, and the storms few and far between. And the heat is intense across the southeastern U.S., even farther to the west. I see some low 100s in Texas today. And because of high pressure over us, which is sinking air, that's not conducive to a lot of thunderstorms. So I've got the rain chances very small today. This is future radar, not indicating much activity out there as far as thunderstorms today. But because of all the humidity and because of the heat, I've got a 30% chance in. Maybe that's a little high, but 95 the high is what I'm saying, and that's conservative. Heat index easily near 105, the danger level. I think we're still hot tomorrow. I think we're in the middle 90s. I think the triple-digit heat indices continue. Some of the models are saying maybe upper 90s on Sunday. I suppose that's possible. Not many storms around. And this is Eclipse Monday. Intense heat over us with that 594 heat bubble. And I'm really worried about so many people being out for so many hours with heat indices around 104, 106, 109. So that's going to be a factor to consider, too. The chance of thunderstorms certainly will be around Monday afternoon, but I think maybe, hopefully, that'll be later on in the afternoon. And what about the cloud situation? We'll talk more about it in just a little bit. I think it'll be a typical summer day, 50% coverage on those cumulus clouds, so the sun will be in and out. On Tuesday, I think scattered thunderstorms will be back with us, still some very hot temperatures. In fact, the numbers I have on the temperatures are very conservative. We may go above these numbers. And I've got the rain chances relatively low, mostly in the 30% range right on through the upcoming weekend. Lows at night in the mid-70s, and triple-digit heat indices near the 105 danger level each day. The GFS is printing out a high temperature around 97 on Sunday. I suppose that's possible. Wow. And in fact, the other global model, the European, is even advertising hotter temperatures. It says 101 on Sunday and Monday. I don't think we're going to get there. The point is, we're just looking at trends, and we have some very hot days ahead right on through the upcoming weekend. So out in the tropics, here's Tropical Storm Harvey. It is not too far from Barbados this morning, and it's going to be affecting tropical storm conditions, St. Lucia, Martinique, Barbados, the Grenadines, then in through the Caribbean, and eventually affecting Central America by about Tuesday, it appears. Tuesday night, maybe. And then behind it, I have 91L there. That's actually 92L. 92L, 70% chance of development as it heads in the direction of the Bahamas and maybe the southeastern U.S. This is the spaghetti models. Very interesting, huh? Because it certainly shows this thing that could have an effect on Florida, maybe into the Gulf of Mexico eventually. In fact, the European is indicating several tracks affecting the southeastern U.S. and the Gulf of Mexico. And more than that, the European has a powerful hurricane, perhaps, in the Gulf of Mexico around the 26th of August. So, yeah, we're going to have to be watching that very carefully. Hey, your weather app, our weather app, is going to be very helpful over the weekend with current conditions, where it'll tell you what the heat index is and the hourly forecast. And as we get into Eclipse Monday, that's also going to be very helpful as well. Radar, future radar. Get it on your phone today and also your tablet. And be ready for all the upcoming weather. Plus, stay on top of the tropics. And the tropics are going to be very busy over the next several days. So we're 3 days away from now from the great American eclipse, and everybody's wondering about the cloud forecast. I think farther to the north of us, places like northeast Alabama and southeast Tennessee could see a few problems with more clouds than we're going to see, and a few areas out in the Arctic. It looks a little questionable for us. I think it'll be a typical summer day, 50-50 coverage on those big white puffy cumulus clouds. The sun will be in and out. So that's the scenario I'm expecting. I'll keep you up to date throughout the weekend. The eclipse basically from about 12:03 p.m. to about 3 p.m., and the maximum will be at 91% totality at 1:34 p.m. here in the Montgomery area. So get ready. It's coming.
So I was texting with Rick Evans yesterday evening. The planetarium, I told you they were going to get some eclipse glasses, and sure enough they did. They got 450 sold out in 10 minutes. So they don't have any more at the planetarium. I asked Rick, what about other stores around town? He says, as far as he knows, Walmart is out, Lowe's is out, Toys R Us, and, so we don't know of any glasses around town right now. I'll be posting all weekend. If I hear of something, I'll let you know. If you hear of something, let me know so I can let everybody else know, all right? And you can have mine. I used to have about 5 or 6 of these. They're starting to disappear. I think some people see them laying around saying, I don't think Rich needs more than one, right? Have a great day today. I'll be live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1. As I mentioned, I'll be posting all weekend, not only about the eclipse, but also about your forecast and the intense heat and the tropics as well. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Your forecast across the dial all the time, twice an hour on 8 radio stations, the Blue Water family of stations. Happy Friday.
Rich Thomas weather.